notes, and then we'll just talk about and discuss how we're moving forward throughout these next 2 weeks. So, trust is a fragile thing. It's not until yours is broken that you realize how fragile it truly is. If I'm being honest, there are some people who you completely expect to break your trust, and there are those on the other end of the spectrum who you never suspect at all. There are different types of trust for different types of situation and different types of people as well. So there could be your coworkers, your family, friends, your employers, your coach, and etc. It's up to you to put relationships in their proper perspective. Please remember that, because we are going to talk a lot about putting trust and relationships in the proper perspective. A lot of times we get in trouble because it's not in the proper perspective, or the relationship is different on one end than it is on the other. So, unlike our usual journaling topics, this subject will span 2 weeks. I want to make sure you have a good understanding of all the moving parts. There will also be an opportunity to take the accompanying course. Yes, there is a course on the horizon for trust. It's called Trust Under Construction. Okay? It's longer and more robust. There are also worksheets that go with each lesson. There's more than enough information in Serenity Before Sunrise, what you're watching now, to get started. So, more on the actual course later in the series, but right now we're just going to talk about, the beginning. This is just an introduction to get your mind swirling and twirling, because a lot of us just blindly trust. A lot of us, and I'm including myself because it has happened with me as well, blindly going forward into any type of relationship and expecting that that person has your best interests at heart, or that it will never go awry. And just a spoiler alert, that's not the case with any relationship, because as long as people are human, they're fallible, and some things may happen. What we're going to be learning is not to take it personally. It's not all about you. It's not usually anything against you to hurt you or anything like that. What it could be, or what it most likely is this person is going through something on their side of the relationship that you know nothing about, and unfortunately your hurt is the byproduct. But we have 2 weeks to talk about all of that. So I just want to know, how excited are you to get into this? And I know it's rough. We've all had instances when we've been the betrayer and we have been betrayed. And it's about time that we just put all of that on the table and go ahead and move forward and make a better life for ourselves, put things in perspective. So write it all out. Today your prompt is, what issues have you had with trust? Next question is, do you want to work through it and improve? Because it's important to know if you want to change it. There's no sense in you tuning in and listening and all this stuff if you don't clearly know what you want to get out of it. Now, watch anyway, first of all. Watch anyway. But if you're not ready to make changes, you're not ready to improve whatever your issues are with trust, that's okay. Just tune in and listen. That's why it's called journaling and motivation, because you may not be ready in this instance, but you may be in the future. Now, I'm not saying you have to be ready right now, but if you feel you're ready right now, go ahead. And there are some people who will be ready to complete this whole journaling, this 2 weeks of journaling about trust, and they're not ready to go forward in the course. It happens. All things in your time. But just realize that you have to be honest with yourself throughout this whole journaling journey. Because, as I've said many times before, these are the keys to unlock your generation's future. What you do and how you handle things in your life right now and work through things, and after you're gone, you would want your children, your grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, all the generations to be able to benefit from the hard lessons you've learned, the hard paths that you've taken, and be able to do better. So you are right now breaking generational curses. You are right now building a foundation for your family through the things that you've done. So I hope you are on board for the journey. I am glad to be here presenting for you. Should you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is up above. Keep in touch. Go to bit.ly/connectwithcoach, or you can text the word Serenity, SERENITY, to 844-231-2087, and I will get back to you as soon as humanly possible. But you know what you got to do in the meantime. You should drink your water, take your vitamins, and mind your business. And if you're new here, minding your business is not all about being self-absorbed, just taking care of you. It's all about taking care of the things you need mentally, physically, spiritually. It's all about making yourself the best you can be so you can be the best that people in your life need you to be. That is the essence of authentic wellness. So I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful week.